Okay, guys, so I went and got my son out of this court care, which is pretty cool. There's a camera back there so they can see me. That's good. So everything went okay. That it went well actually because there was a sorry guys, don't mind me. The ones who's behind that door, that window, that paint that looks like a mirror. I know that there's someone there because they made a sound. But anyways, I just want to like first off when I got here, I was kind of stressed because when I was trying to get here exactly at 3 p.m. and I took the Max train, the GPS was messing up really bad. It was leading me to a completely different location. I had to back out of my GPS like 4 or 5 different times to just so I can get here on time. But then it wind up being 3:05, and then I'm walking and walking, and I was like going in a circle because I was throwing it. I'm thinking about that tarot reader that always says, "Oh yeah, Olivia leads with love." She always liked to say stuff about throwing it in a circle. So I'm not surprised that I was going in a circle because when all of a sudden my GPS was messing up, and it was taking me one direction like I was going the right way, and then it was doing weird stuff. You guys know how GPSs do, and I was walking, so that makes it even worse. Um, anyways, when I went upstairs to the guy on the second floor, because all of a sudden the information desk was closed and I didn't know what courtroom I was supposed to go to. And then next thing you know, I saw that I had to go upstairs to the second floor to speak to someone at customer service. So, and then I realized the child care, I had to take my son because just in case they don't let me take my son in the courtroom, that I might have to leave him down here. And then when I got to the courtroom, to the court care, to drop my son off there, I thought it was only one lady in there. And then I dropped him off, and as soon as I was about to leave, there was like 5 stacks of piece of paper that I had to fill out. So, oh, sorry, pardon me now. I'm just making a quick video before we get out there in the rain. So, anyways, I like her pumpkin shirt with her purple hair. But anyways, I got in there, and I just didn't want that lady to know exactly what I was talking about. But so I got in there, and I kind of got irritated because I thought they were trying to work with the gang stalking people to kind of hold me back, so I'm late to go into the courtroom. And then I'll get to that part in a minute. So she said, okay, you actually have paperwork to fill out. And then when I came in there, the lady, she was nice, but then the way she was starting to talk, because just like one security, the way some of these security officers, they just want to exercise like authority over people. You're not an actual police. He started talking to me, so I was like, wait, stop. So, and he was an old ass security at that, and he was like, what you're gonna do is you're gonna wait. You're gonna push the stroller in first to me. And the way he was talking to me, I'm like, dude, I'm not a fucking child. That's not. But the thing is, it's okay though, because I had stopped and I waited just like he said before I pushed the stroller through the machine. I looked at him first. I stood there and waited, and then I slowly pushed it and then let it go ahead and glide to him. And then he asked me, may he search? And then all of a sudden his attitude changed because I was like, dude, you just because you're a security and because I wasn't even having a bad attitude when I came in there. So anyways, he checked his attitude, I guess, and then it got more easy. And the other guy, he noticed, the other security saw my attitude change too, like what I was doing, and he would just stay quiet. And then he tried to have attitude like, y'all motherfuckers, don't get it twisted. Now you might be inside of a federal building, but you're not gonna be disrespectful to me. I'm tired of that shit. Y'all been doing it for too many years and centuries, disrespecting melanated people, and then on top of it, sometimes it don't even matter because of your skin color. They're just rude asshole people. Anyways, they might could hear me over there, but I'm not trying to say it loud where he can hear me. But anyways, he turned back nice when he asked for permission to search the stroller because it's like, and plus I had it like my son's chilling eating his snack, but that's so cute. So anyways, real quick, don't I might have to pause because there's a security coming. I don't know if he's gonna say something about me, but I'm in a private area where there's no people, so I should be good. Sir, am I good to finish making my video? I'm trying to say something real quick. I was trying not to. Yeah, have a good day too. So anyways, so I was really quick. I had to fill out a bunch of different paperwork when I got inside of the court care, and the lady. I didn't know that though when I first got there. I thought we could just drop them off, and then I didn't. I'm surprised I didn't think about that. It was because I was like kind of flustered from trying to get here on time, so they can't lie and say, oh, she did not appear. We're gonna rack on some extra taxes, and then definitely charge her with some extra stuff.
Where we could just, grab coffee
Oh,
somewhere and then just, hey, here's what
bye bye. I didn't even know I was next to the Let me get away from that area real quick. So, anyways, guys, I'm almost done. So I went to go fill out the paperwork, and then all of a sudden, when I got out of there from filling the paperwork, well, I was about to leave. She was like, "Oh, actually, you got paperwork." And then she was like, oh, "Okay, just sign here." She made it seem like it was just gonna be one paper. And then as soon as I was about to turn and leave, like, "Okay, so do I just leave him here?" And then I was about to leave, and then she was like, "Oh, actually, you have this paper." And she kept doing it. She did it about 4 or 5 times, and then I stopped. I was like, "What do you do?" Like my facial expression was more like, "What are you doing?" And so, anyways, oh, guys. I have to wait till they're done. Bye bye. So, anyways, back to when I was finishing, because I need them to understand why it was a little bit of a frustration when I first came. Those were actually the two ladies right there. So I was trying to wait patiently and not get their face in the video to maintain some of their privacy. But anyways, okay, someone's texting me. But anyways, guys, I was just trying to share how I was wondering if she was doing that on purpose at first, because I was like, every time I'm about to leave, you'd be like, "Oh, and actually, you have this paper to fill out too." So, and then and then I almost was like, "Well, I'm about to just take him upstairs with me," is what I had said. And then she was like, "This is the last one," and then I felt that I paused for a moment to figure out if this was just if they were playing with me or not. So then, because people like when you deal with gang stalking people, they be doing stuff like that, especially in organizations when they're trying to mess with you. It don't even matter if you in a federal building. Y'all just got done. I don't even know if you came for any other videos that I just posted today, but I explained how I'm even on a watch list because some government officials then conjured up some shit and put me on the FBI list, and then some commenter told me that it's legal for them to do this stuff to you because of the Patriot Act. For if you're on the FBI watch list, it's legal. So that's so corrupt right there. See what I mean? Like they be creating stuff to happen so they can create certain laws that will benefit the corrupt stuff that they want to do. If you catch my drift, I need to wipe my son's face because he has chocolate all over his face. And then he's saying that stuff. But anyways, guys, the ladies they saw that I was getting frustrated, and then after I filled out the paperwork, they were both looking at me like they didn't understand what I want to do. But basically, all I was trying to do. Oh, okay. I was making sure I wasn't in his way. But all I was trying to do was go upstairs, and they were looking at me like, "What am I doing?" Trying to leave him there. Hold on. I'm trying to wipe his face. I had gave him a kiss. They was looking at me like, "What am I doing trying to leave him there?" But I was like, "I just filled this paperwork out. You think I'm gonna now take him upstairs with me?" They were looking at me like they wondering why am I trying to leave my son there. But I didn't fill that paper. I was like, that's why I filled the paperwork out so I can leave him here. And both of the ladies, and then I was like, "Duh, that's what you had me filling it out for, right? So I can leave him here." And then so I was like, okay, yeah, it was just so awkward the way they were behaving at that moment. I was like, damn, they don't tell me these ladies. And then they said, we actually close at 4. And then I thought about it too, that the fact that they said my court hearing is at 3, but they close at 4 for childcare. And if my lawyer knows I have a kid she told me they have childcare here, but she probably didn't know about the time frame that they close at 4. I was like, that doesn't even make any sense. So I was like, because you know how these courts do, they try to take your time and you'll be getting there on time like I have done in the past, and then you sitting up in there for an hour or 2 hours long waiting for other people to go before you. They need to work on that, like have an actual appointed time where within a certain amount of time, if you're not there, then that's when they go to other people, and then you get like recycled until to come up at the next time, because how everybody is appointed at 3 p.m. You can't do all those cases at the same time. So, anyways, the great news is when I went upstairs with the security, I'm trying not to have people face on there. Sorry, but so the good news is when I went up, after I did drop my son off and go to the security, I mean not the security, the customer service section upstairs to get information. It was a polite Caucasian European man, Caucasian European American man there, and he was had a good smile and he gave me helpful information. And I told him what I was trying to do, and he said he gave me the steps on what to do, which was to plead not guilty, so that I can buy me some time to go talk to my lawyer about what I need to do next, and then that way they don't put it on the record just yet, and it gives me time to go ahead and talk to my lawyer about what I need to do. And then he said at any time when I figure out what I want to do, if I want to include this case in Project Reset, I would have to get convicted first, and then that means like with it on my driving record, the things that they wanted to charge me for, because I told him I was trying to wait to register my car to put it in a trust, and that but that's my fault because I shouldn't have even been traveling without the proper documentation to travel privately if I was going to be riding on their public roads without the legal documents that's required for the commercial use of using the commercial roadways. But anyways, after that, I got that good news. Then I went over there to get my kid back, and then next thing you know, the lady saw me. I came in there, and then I was like, "Oh, I saw my son having a good time playing with those Legos." So I didn't want to take him right away from it. I wanted him to play for about like 3 to 5 more minutes. And then the lady, she was looking irritated. The more heavier set Hispanic looking lady, she was kind of frustrated, and I was like, "Well, because they don't close until 4, and they still didn't even get out of there until 4, a little after 4 now." But anyways, it was just kind of stressful, and she was looking at me like, "So are you guys gonna get your ass out of here and hurry up and go ahead and leave?" And I saw that expression. I said, "Okay, I'm finna go ahead and get my son and get up out of here," because she was ready to leave, and I don't blame her. But here, hold on, hopefully I'm not in the way. Here, let me go over here because it's more private. But I'm about to get out of here, guys. So after that, um, after I finished, then I know that's weird. Two officers walked by, like, what is she doing? I know I'm crazy, guys, but not to the psychotic point where I'm sacrificing people and taking their life and trying to set them up so that I can have them look a certain way, so that I can continue to live their lifestyle using their identity or whatever, or all these other things that people do out there just so they can look a certain way in society, but they be doing hella dirt, deep, dark, secret dirt behind the scenes, but they out there smiling on the stage. Hi, how are you? Oh my gosh, yes, that is my most favorite thing to do. Then next thing you know, you uncovering some dirt that they didn't have sacrificed their own relatives so they can get. That's pitiful. But yeah, I'm thinking about how some people probably sacrifice just to get a job. But anyways, y'all, everything. The ending of this story is I apologize to both of the ladies for my flustered attitude because I told them that I thought they were doing. I can't remember exactly what I said, but the other Hispanic looking lady, she said she understands, but then she was ready for us to get our ass out of there too, so that she can go on home. She probably is ready to go to the Mexican food spot so she can get some or Chipotle because she did look hungry. I know that look, and because I was hungry myself too, because the look on her face, she was getting fierce, baby. She was like, "You back?" And we close at 4. She said it's 4:45. She was trying to let me know, get hurry up and make a decision and get my ass up out of there. She was polite about it, though. I ain't mad at them. And then I apologized and I said it straight up about I said I apologize about my attitude that I started to have when I was in a rush and I didn't understand what was going on, and I explained to her the reason why I had that type. It wasn't like a evil attitude, but it was like, okay, now like a frustration. And because I thought they were planning. I explained it to her that the way she kept telling me that I had another document to sign after I turned my back to leave so I can go hurry up and get up the stairs, that she said she understood. Then she became a lot more helpful too after that. It's about communication. Because that's why I was looking like at them like that. I'm like, then why did you wait every single time that I was about to turn my back when I stood there for a long enough time where you could have said there's actually quite a few more paperwork documents that you need to fill out. See, and then they were trying to be looking at me like I'm weird. I'm like, I filled the paperwork out so I can leave him here. It was just awkward, but I'm thankful because now I didn't have to go in that stinking courtroom. I hate court stuff so much because the energy. It even feel like they be doing some sort of energy harvested, because it's like I can feel the negative vibration of all the false court cases that were created by imbeciles that were wearing badges and guns that took it upon themselves to try to control the narrative of someone's life. And you know what else I figured out? I found out from the nice, lovely man upstairs in this on the second floor is that my every oh that's okay, ma'am, that all of the records from my old my driving record was about to be clear. That's the reason why I took the time to stand here and make this video before I get outside, start walking. It's because and look at what happened. Now that my record was about to be clear, that's when they wanted to go start trying to, because they waited, even they had an opportunity to do this even when back when there was another court case that, I mean, I was on bench probation and I couldn't be caught driving. They had a chance that they could have done that in the past when a situation happened. And I thank God, because I was being protected at that time. But then this stuff happening shows me like about the being watched and stuff. Because after, like, how is that possible to like have two, not one, but two court cases in 1 month? And then they let, and it's for stuff that I see other people violating, like having dark tint. The one of the cars on the what do you call that, the thumbnail on the video about, I'm showing about one of the guys who switched to a different car but still was stalking, parked at the same Safeway store that I go to. They were there every last time, 3 times in a row. They had dark tint, and there's people riding around with no license plate on their car and no trip permit. So the stuff that, and they obviously their car is not registered, and there's cars that's so beat up, it's ridiculous. You don't see them getting stopped and pulled over, do you? No. And I remember back when I bought a car from a gang stalker. I knew it was a girl my brother was dating, and she tried to set his ass up too. He was dating a gang stalker and didn't realize it. And now that I bought that car, they had the accidents. The car was jacked up, and they never stopped me at all when my car was raggedy as f, and I bought it from her for like 150. That's how bad of a condition that thing was. Still rolling too. It was an SUV, and I ain't had no, yeah, it was, I was not legit. I don't, well, was I? But anyways, they're saying Beaverton is the one that's trying to say I'm driving while suspended. So technically, when I got that other I believe when I got the other ticket from the state trooper Guy Nelson, there shouldn't have been any suspensions. And I was thinking about that because I was like, what am I suspended for? There, everything else should have fallen off by now, including the attempt to elude police case. So there's something from 2021 that they're saying I'm suspended in Beaverton for, and then it turns out it was because of an accident from a gang stalker with the license plate 144KLA, a 25 or 26-year-old long haired male that was he came and swiped into my car. And then they said because I was suspended, they didn't charge me for nothing else, but they had that on my record. But I was like, I don't remember no court case, or no, they didn't send me no tickets. So now I know what happened. My dad or somebody, they weren't giving me, when I wasn't receiving my mail. That's how I didn't find out and didn't know that there was a court date for that, because I never got the mail. So that lovely man, the European American Caucasian man, I love you, man. I appreciate you because you were very helpful. You gave me the information I needed. That other gatekeeper behind people would not have even told me that information, because I was like, what am I still suspended for? Now it makes sense. The corruption. So I just wanted to tell you guys that story. Sorry it's a bit long and I was struggling at the beginning. But and this is a fake tattoo. It's just that I love eagles, and eagles have been the thing that has been like showing up as good signs late at times. Back when I was homeless, when I saw eagles, I knew that I was being guided properly, because of the one eagle I saw in the sky before my grandma passed away. It was flying when I was outside smoking marijuana actually, and having a wake and bake session meditating. I saw an owl go I've never seen an owl do that. I'm not an owl, an eagle fly up in the sky, and it was soaring around. It stayed exactly where I was at, and then it starts soaring higher and higher in a spiral, and that was so cool. And I had my video out that day, but they took my phone, so I don't have any of that stuff anymore, unfortunately. But it was the most beautiful thing. And after my grandma passed away, I remember every time I saw an eagle flying over me, like it was guarding me. And sometimes two crows would come and try to bite at it. So that's the reason why I have put this on today. It's a fake tattoo. So for those of you who didn't see it, okay, Papa, we're gonna go now. Okay, turn around, have a seat. Thank you. Yeah. Where's my jacket? Okay, there you go. Just want to make sure you're cool. Covered. So now I'm gonna leave, guys. But I hope you get to skip. I'm gonna just say in there, kind of skip to maybe about around 15 or 16 minutes, so that way you could see it, and then you could put the pieces of the puzzle together about the some of the corrupt stuff that they be trying to do when, like, because my driving record was about to be clean. That's the best thing ever. I knew it because I was like, wait, you know what, my record should be clean now. But then next thing you know, that he told me, when he gave me that information, it let me know exactly what was going on. So now I'm so thankful for him, and I appreciate him. All right. Oh yeah, I should be able to go straight, shouldn't I? Okay, yeah. Okay, guys. So after after all that, everything worked out. So okay. Sorry, man. It just Oh yeah, thanks. That works. I know it didn't even work. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, guys. So now we're outside. But yeah, I hope that information was helpful, and because the things that's happening to me that I'm letting you guys know, that it'll help you guys out to figure out why certain stuff happened, and the timing of certain things happening is what helped me put some of the pieces of the puzzle together about different things that were going on. So I'm so happy about that. Have a good day, guys.